Frank Woods, the epitome of badass. As a main protagonist in Black Ops and Black Ops 2, Woods goes down in the history books for epic Call of Duty characters. Full of hyped up quotes and a more hyped up personality, Woods is one of the most loved characters in the universe. As a man who has certainly gone through the ringer in his life, here is the history of Frank Woods 2.0.
This should be good.
Before I begin, I would just like to remind you that the first Woods history had no information regarding Black Ops 2, thus the end to Woods' life, so let's begin.
Let's not fuck around here, boys.
Frank Woods is voiced by James C. Burns. Frank Woods was born on March 20th, 1930 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Talk about being American. Serving at first for the United States Marine Corps, Woods garnered a fast reputation of being a tough soldier. Fighting in the Korean War, he was recruited by the CIA for the Special Activities Division. During the Bay of Pigs invasion, Woods is stationed with his best friend Mason at a Cuban bar. Planning to take down Castro, they are interrupted by the police. Woods, acting fast, takes out these men and the squad must escape and move towards Castro. Flashing forward in time, Woods and his team raid the compound with assistance from rebels. Woods is able to assist Mason in taking down a Castro double and his mistress. After escaping, Mason sacrifices himself for Woods to survive, a gesture that will soon be returned later. After being reunited with Mason, Woods and co go to a Soviet missile launch facility to rescue Weaver and take down the missile launch. Woods, fluent in Russian, is able to disguise himself to get in, but then they must fight after being exposed. Rescuing Weaver and later stopping the missile launch, they believe they kill Dragovich while Kravchenko escapes. A hostile hatred between Woods and Kravchenko begins here. Leading the SOG in Nam, Woods leads a squad to assault the NVA base and later to find a defector who has information on Dragovich's plans. Somehow able to survive and receive extraction, the team moves to Laos to investigate Nova 6 and Dragovich's orders. Shot down in a helicopter, the team is brought in for torture and interrogation. Forced to play Russian roulette, Woods gives one of his many badass lines here. Brilliantly escaping with Mason, after Bowman dies, they take a helicopter and are able to knock out a few Soviet bases. After finding Kravchenko, Mason and him fight, and it seems like Mason will die. Woods bursts in, saving Mason, and begins to fight his enemy. Stabbing him in the back, Kravchenko pulls the pins on grenades, and the two dive out a window. The grenades are able to roll away, only knocking the two out, and Woods is then brought to a Hanoi Hilton for torture and interrogation. Engineering an ingenious escape, Woods makes it home, somehow. Mason is re-enlisted descendant, laying him to rest on a bed. Woods dies a quiet but brutal death. Frank Woods is one of the greatest characters in the Call of Duty universe. Standing at 6 feet tall and weighing 190 pounds, Woods loves his M16. In all of the Nuketown maps, Woods' name is seen on one of the house's mailboxes, while Mason's on the other. His name was originally going to be Frank Barnes, and it is often confused whether his eyes are blue or brown. Voted the best video game character at the 2010 Spike Video Game Awards, Woods has a reputation for glory. In the final credits on Black Ops 2, Woods jams to the drums. Woods has a 115 tattoo, a werewolf, and a devil dog tattoo as well. Quite an interesting trio, wouldn't you say? Frank Woods not only epitomizes a true war hero, but is the overall man in action that most men like to see. Willing to risk it all for his brothers, we would love to see Frank Woods return in a possible Black Ops 3. With great lines, greater depth, and killer moments, Frank Woods sits at the top of my list for great characters. If you enjoyed this history video, any likes or comments would be truly appreciated. What is a character you would like to see next, and what do you think of Frank Woods? As always, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, check out my shirt store in the description below, and check out the Call of Duty wiki for awesome information inside Call of Duty characters. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.
You know me. I don't like anyone.
You can't kill me!